The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
For the encore, if you know, you know.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
He's got daylight past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Now a a first down carry. It's Kamara. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Murray. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Eluding the pressure right. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. It's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2.
Kamara trying again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Alvin Kamara, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Hurts. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
With the score tied 7-7.
Running with Kamara. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackled by Samson Ebukam.
On the ground, Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Hurts. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
4-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21. Buccaneers.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And going deep for Hill. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards and a Chicago 1st down.
for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 20.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second down, here's Hurts. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Hurts. A 4-yard touchdown scamper as the Bears push further out in front. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Odell Beckham. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Bears 28, Buccaneers 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to keep it again. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 5 now. Murray. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Murray now on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Murray. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Don't get nervous.
But first down, Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First down, Murray. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And he is all the way up past the 25. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They run it again with Kamara. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On the handoff. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's
And now here is another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Robinson.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Murray. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Kamara. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Kamara, the ball.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Second down and goal. Murray rolling to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
47-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Six yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
13. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They go play action with Hurts. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
The kicker on.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray looking downfield for Godwin. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of 1. Brings up
throwing now is Murray.
At the 11.
And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. But a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball. But instead, it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 50 catches for him there on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bears 49.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Score, Bears 40.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Chicago, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they will hit the road next week.